Hello, everyone. I hope your week has gotten off to a great start. This is Dee Dee here. And if you're seeing this video, you're seeing it because you have volunteered to be a leader, or what we're actually going to call a captain, in this upcoming journey session. So, first of all, thank you very much for your willingness to step up and lead your team of peers as you guys go through this process. So, we couldn't do it without you, and we're glad to have you. So what I'm going to do today is just share with you a brief overview of what is being asked of you as you go through this process as a captain. First, I'll talk a little bit about the structure. So each captain will have a team of their peers. The team will consist of about 10 to 12 participants, give or take, that will be going alongside you throughout this process. You as a captain will also report up to a journey governor. We'll have five journey governors. You will report to one of them, and they will be able to assist you with any questions that you may have. You'll report out information to them as we go through the process, and I'll share a little bit about that as well. Um, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and just review with you a description of what the captain will be asked to do. We'll also send this to you in email. So one moment while I share my screen. All right. So as a captain, you'll be asked to support and galvanize your team of peers. Again, you'll have anywhere from 10 to 12, give or take. You will set up a weekly team meeting and report the attendance out to the governor. Um, you will set up those team meetings via Zoom or a conference call, preferably via Zoom, so you guys can see each other's faces. And if you guys need some help with that, let your captain know, or we'll be sure to make sure we'll get someone to help you with how to set up a Zoom meeting. There are free accounts that you can do that with. We'll also ask you to retrieve weight readings, just as you did in the 40-day turn-up as you guys went through the process. We'll ask the participants to send a picture. They'll send that to you, and you will capture that. However, we will only be capturing the weights at the start and the end of the process this time. So we'll ask you to collect those and turn those into your governor, and we will at a later time give you instructions on how you will turn those into your governor. We will, however, be providing a template for each of the participants so they can track their own weight weekly, should they want to do that. And we do encourage them to do that, by the way, to track their weight each week, but they'll do that weekly on their own. And we'll provide a template that they can use for that. We're going to also ask you to update a data file with the weight readings from all the team members and give that to the governor. Like I said, we'll give you some details on how we'll do that. And so that will be forthcoming later. You'll also provide a governor with any information on how the team is going. So you'll be the eyes and ears of the team. If there's any issues that are going on that need to be reported, you will share that with your governor. The qualifications, we are expecting that you to be organized and responsible to all members, of ability to effectively work with different personality types, thorough knowledge and understanding of eating clean as was set forth in the process. And everyone, you all should be very familiar. You just went through the 40-day turn-up. So we're gonna, in case someone has questions or whatnot, we hope that you will be able to answer that. If you don't have the answer, we're gonna ask you to go to your governor. Don't sweat it. Just go to your governor and they'll be able to help and support you with any questions that may come up. Be patient and compassionate. You will be, you all, everyone that's going through, will be going through a lot of emotional detox as you go through this process. So most importantly, be patient, be humble, and be compassionate. Be highly motivated to see the teammates succeed. So you, as well as your peers, you want to make sure that everyone is going to be successful throughout this process. And then also we ask that you exercise confidentiality. It's important that what goes on within your team, or if anyone is sharing some personal information, that you will not share that information as well as you go through the process. So that in a nutshell is what is going to be asked of you. I'm going to stop sharing and I'll just talk a little bit more about what's being asked. So a little bit about the weekly meetings. As Dr. Joe has said in the pre-orientation, you guys will get a devotional book, and you'll also have weekly assignments. So as your guys are going through that devotional book, you'll have some challenges and things to do each day. And then also you'll have the weekly assignments. So part of your weekly meetings, you'll have a discussion about the ongoings of that week. It'll kind of be like you'll guide it almost like a peer group, a study group, a book club, so to speak, and you just discuss some of the things that have that you guys have learned and went through that week. And we'll give you a discussion guide and an agenda to help you as you lead those group discussions. You guys will set up your weekly meeting, whatever works best for the majority. As far as the day and time, usually the weekend would probably be best, as you guys have went through the week and have done your assignments or working on your assignments or whatnot. So more details about the assignments and the logistics of that and how you would turn it in will be forthcoming, but your role would just be to help lead the discussions and report out to your governor. The other thing is, again, we're just asking you to keep the momentum of the team and the morale of the team up. We'll ask you that once your team assignments are made, that you set up a meeting where everyone can introduce themselves, and you guys will get to know each other. You guys will be a really tight-knit bunch for the 6-week process. So we want you to kind of gather the team together and you guys get to know one another. We also ask that you want to be sure that your peers don't miss something. They don't miss a live from Dr. Joe or a video or any communication that is shared. You want to make sure that they are all in tune. Just be your sister or your brother's keeper. Make sure that everyone knows the important dates, and make sure your team is staying in communication with one another. So in a nutshell, that's about all that is being asked of you. We're not going to put a whole lot of administrative burden on you because we want you to be successful as you go through your process as well as your journey as well. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, once you have your governor assignment, you can reach out to them and they'll help answer any of the questions that you may have. Group assignments will be made by the end of this week. So just be on the lookout for that. You'll get that information by either way of your governor or by Steph. So you'll know who your team is, you'll know who your governor is, and then we'll ask that you go ahead and set up just an informal meeting with your team, just so you guys can get to know each other. Well, that's it for now. And again, we thank you, and I will see you soon. Have a good one.